Welcome, everybody. The official Sports Stacking League Twitch competition. Some of these stackers currently hold world records, and other stackers have blown their divisions out of the water.
Oh, okay, alright, that was the first attempt.
Ooh, there we go. No fumble.
5-9-7. This is very, very close.
Gentlemen, this is the most competition we've ever had in a bracket.
Oh, having some trouble there.
Congrats to everybody else for being very close.
Looks like a solid time.
Finish it off clean. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official Sports Stacking League Twitch competition. My name is Kian Lynch, and I will be your host for this tournament. And as you can see, there's a bit of a problem here. Where's Lawrence? Lawrence is officially not going to be able to make it for this tournament, so you're gonna have to live with me. But anyways, starting off the season, or continuing with the season, we have 12 stackers now paired into two teams to show consistency, speed, and overall who is the best of the best. Some of the stackers shown today are current world record holders, and others have blown the division out of the water. And like I said, Lawrence is not here, so I will have to be commentating myself. But today, we have our two new teams set up. And I would like to congratulate Tyler from Team Red, Tyler Hollis, and Trey Griffith from Team Blue for becoming team captain. So let's take a look. So on Team Blue, you can see Aaron Klein, Joshua Kleindienst, Karif Ullah, Tim Brown, Trey Griffith, and Tyler Farmer. They will be going head-to-head with Team Red, which is Andrew Dale, Betsy Sanchez, Dalton Nichols, Jimmy Griffith, Joshua McKenzie, and Tyler Hollis. So these are two very head-to-head teams, and anything is possible. So let's head on to our first event for the tournament. We have the New York Minute for the 363. So how this will happen is each stacker will have 1 minute to do as many 363s as possible. They must stop the timer before the minute ends, and if they do not, it'll be scratched. Any scratched times and any times where the stream glitches will not be counted, but will not cause a scratch against their attempt. Ties are broken by the best time, so whichever time is faster will have the tiebreaker. This is not a bracketed event, this is just for leaderboard. So let's move on to our first stacker, Joshua Kleindienst. From Florida, 18 years old, he's currently 104th in the world and has a personal best of a 10.044 overall in tournaments. So let's move on to him and see what he can pull off. So as we see here, he's just rocking some nice clear pros, making sure they're nice and steady for his attempt.
This is not a bracketed event. This is just for
getting all readied up.
So let's move on to our first stacker, Joshua Klein.
All right, we've sent him the signal, I believe. So he's now ready for his first attempt. His only attempt, because there is only one attempt allowed per stacker for this. So if they completely scratch, it is a full scratched attempt. Starting off really smooth. Making sure not to... Oh, bit of a fumble on that stack. Currently at 5. Make that 6. Oh, okay. Bit of a fumble from those last stacks. Reaching up to the 30-second mark. Currently at 11. Make that 12. As you can see, he's going for consistency here, and he is really pulling it off so far. And just as I say that, slips up a little bit. Slips up a small bit there as well. He must stop his timer before 1 minute ends. And I believe that's it, yes. So that'll be 19, I believe, for Joshua Kleindienst. And he's representing Team Blue, so now we'll have a stacker representing Team Red, Dalton Nichols. We're going to move on to him right now. He is from Florida, 17 years old, currently 32nd in the world, one of the fastest stackers in the world. And this time, it is not pre-recorded. He is here to compete for this event. All right, and his personal best is of 9.107 overall in tournament. So we're gonna take a little break until we can make sure that his stream is working.
It takes a lot to become the best. With so many expectations, having any kind of edge can be a game changer. We spend so much time on speed and agility, but rarely do we focus on pure hand-eye coordination. When I first saw sports stacking, I didn't realize it could help me achieve just that. As an athlete always looking to improve, why wouldn't I incorporate new ways to up my game? There are a lot of drills that can make me better, but few that can make such a difference on ball handling and timing to the ball. Everybody works hard, so you've got to find something that gives you an edge. What's going to be your edge?
All right, so we're back. We're just having a bit of technical difficulties. So while we're getting everything worked, I will reintroduce Dalton Nichols from Florida, 17 years old, currently 32nd in the world, one of the fastest stackers in the world for sure, with a personal best of 9.107 overall. Let's see how many 363s he can do in a minute. All right, there he is. Just getting a few warm-ups in. Or this might be his attempt. We have to double check. Okay, doesn't look like it. All right. So now he's just getting a few warm-ups in.
Wait, I went.
All right, we sent him the signal. He's going for his first attempt now. All right. So now he's just getting a few warm-ups in. Or he is going to go for his first attempt soon, hopefully. Maybe just a bit of stream lag on his part. All right, he is off. That's a bit unfortunate. What happened? Huh. We're going to have to double check that. We need to... All right, so looks like there was a bit of a stream crash there. So until we can confirm. Dalton is unfortunately having technical difficulties. So we're only going to count as many as we can see, unfortunately, because we cannot count any that have too much lag. All right, so we're only going to be able to count 10 of those. He may have done more, but unfortunately, we cannot count any that we didn't see. But not too bad from Dalton Nichols. Let's move on to our next stacker. All right, next up we have Aaron Klein from Florida as well, 13 years old. While his rank in the world might not be too high, don't let that underestimate you, with a 16.179 overall. Let's see what he can bring to the table with his cups. All right, just getting some warm-ups in now. As you can see, he is not, this time he is not with Joshua Klein that's there in their own houses now. All right. We've sent him the signal now. He is going for his first attempt. And he is practicing by solving a cube, funny enough. All right. He's starting up a few fumbles. Just getting those nerves out at the start. Ooh, bit of a fumble there. Oh, that was a scratch, I believe. Because with this. Okay, this is 8 now. That last one was a scratch. Having a few fumbles, unfortunately. He's fixing as many as possible. Doesn't look like he will move ahead of Dalton. Oh, and just as I say that. until we can. We're all right. We're gonna count that last one. 11, 55.802, I believe. So that will finish it up for Aaron Klein, just one ahead of Dalton Nichols. All right, so on to our next stacker on the leaderboard. Next up, we have Jimmy Griffith from Texas, 46 years of age, the oldest stacker in this competition, but do not let that doubt you with an 18.108 overall. The father of Trey Griffith, another competitor and a team captain for this. So with him getting around, let's see what he can pull off. It's always nice to see, father and son like stacking. It's really cute to see that a family can do this together. As mentioned in the last episode along with this. So let's see what Jimmy can pull off. And he's off now. He has his son Trey rooting for him on the side. Oh, bit of a fumble there. So far, so good. A few fumbles, but nothing too bad. All right. All right, so it looks like he might be surpassing Dalton and Aaron. Okay, there we go. We had 10. Don't worry, we were confirming that on the other side. Just a bit of a fumble. Oh, that is a scratch. Unfortunately, that last one was just over 1 minute, so unfortunately his attempt will be scratched. Very close, though, and a good performance from Jimmy Griffith. So next one will be Karif Ullah. From Maryland, the only stacker here from Maryland at 16 years old, 34th in the world, just 2 spots behind Dalton Nichols. The 9.216 overall. Let's see what he can pull off with this event. All right. So remember, this is a competition from Team Blue against Team Red, and I believe Karif is representing Team Blue. No, sorry, Team Red. No, it is Team Blue, I believe. All right. So he's starting off now, extremely consistent as always. All right, so looking smooth so far, going really consistently, not making a single fumble. All right, just as I say that, there's a small fumble there, but he's keeping it clean, keeping it consistent, keeping it smooth, assuring that his team takes the lead with it. All right. So far, still doing really well. Oh, a bit of a fumble there, but he fixes it perfectly. All right, he's currently at 20. Oh, that is 21 right there. Oh! All right, so that last one is a scratch, but it will not scratch his time because he was still under 1 minute. So that will be 21 attempts, or 363s from Karif Ullah. So when we be moving on to our next stacker, Joshua McKenzie. Alrighty, from Virginia, 16 years old, 429th in the world, just under that 500 mark. So top 500 stackers in the world, not bad at all, with a personal best of 10.951 in tournament. Let's bring him up right now and see if he can take the lead. He is also representing Team Right here, who could use it as of right now. You know, they are a slight bit behind, but let's see what they can do. Alrighty, so we've given him the signal now, and now he's just going to start up. Alrighty, starting up now with a solid start. Very smooth. Joshua wants to keep it clean because, remember, he is representing Team Red, and unfortunately, one of the stackers did have a scratch from Team Red, Jimmy Griffith. Alright. So far, so good. Keeping it really smooth. That is 11 right there. So he's really just knocking it out of the ballpark with this. Keeping it really smooth. Making sure that he doesn't hesitate too much. We can see that he is starting to shake a small bit because he might be just a bit nervous. Oh, there's a bit of a fumble there. All right, so that is 18 363s right there. 53, he probably could have fit one more in, but he decided not to take the risk. 53.567, so that'll be 18th. So let's check the leaderboard and see where everyone is right now. All right, so as you can see, Karifullah has a slight lead against Joshua Kleindens. Doesn't matter because both of them are on Team Blue. Karif with 21 and Joshua Kleindens with 19. Joshua McKenzie now falling just one behind Joshua Kleindens. Probably could have tied him with 18. Aaron Klein with 11 and Dalton with unfortunate stream lag with 10. So now we'll be moving on to Trey Griffith. Remember, this is the son of Jimmy Griffith, a previous competitor who unfortunately did scratch his time. Representing Team Blue, he's 14 years old, 35th in the world, just one behind Karifullah with a 9.235 overall. So let's bring him up and see what he can do. Trey's looking pretty confident right now. He doesn't really seem to get too nervous. So I have a good feeling that he will do well to represent his team. Because remember, he is the Team Blue captain to make sure that his team does well. All right, and there he is. He's off. Bit of a fumble there. Hopefully that won't set him too far back. All right, keep it nice and easy. Remember, consistency is key here. It is important that he does keep that consistency. The bottom cup is kind of a bit interrupting for some people, but he seems to be doing okay. All right. So halfway through, he already has 11 in. Let's see how many more he can get in. All right. Keeping it nice and easy, making sure not to fumble too much. He doesn't really get nervous. Uh-oh. All right, so he did have 20. He had 20 there. I apologize. My side of the internet was a bit fumbly, but he finishes off with 20. So let's go on to our next stacker, Tyler Hollis from New York, 14 years old, representing Team Red as their captain. 7th in the world, extremely good and extremely consistent as shown earlier on with an 8.479 overall. Let's bring him on and see if his name really shines. All right, rocking some Clear Pro Series 2 and rocking a Team Red shirt, a bottom red cup, and the red, white, and blue flag right behind him. So far, so good. Show his team pride. Oh, bit of a fumble there on a 3. Not that good of a start, but it looks like he's picking it back up. All right, keeping it nice and easy. Remember, everyone, consistency is key here. And it looks like it's really showing with Tyler Hollis. He doesn't even seem to be nervous. All right. Going all in for it. Oh, a bit of a fumble there.
I got 23 63.
All right. Still doing pretty well.
Oh yeah, under a minute. I got sacked.
Ooh, he's really going for it. Make sure to get that first place spot. Let's see if he can do it. All right, he finishes off with 20, a clean run, 56.443. So it's just slightly behind Trey Griffith this time with a 56.416. So he will be behind Trey Griffith. So let's take a look at the leaderboard with that. And like I said, Creef still in the lead with 21. Trey and Tyler very close, but Trey does take the lead there with 20. Tyler not too far behind with 20 with a 56.443. Just a few hundredth of a second off of Trey. Joshua Kleindens and Joshua McKenzie both behind those two. So we're going to go to an ad break now.
Hey, you know when you're stacking and you really get going, and all of a sudden, your cups stick. You pick them up, you look inside, you think there must be some kind of gunk, some kind of gum in there, but then you look in there, there's no gunk, there's no gum. They're smooth as a baby's mouth. You say to yourself, it was just a fluke. So you keep stacking, but it keeps sticking. It sticks, it just won't stop sticking. You're going crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. The reason they're sticking like that, your cups ain't round. That's not what you want. Cups that are even just slightly out of round drag against each other and cause you to fumble. And it's easy for your cups to get out of round if they aren't stored right. Okay, we're gonna have to remedy this little situation. That's where the cup keeper comes in. Just clip it onto the bottom cup, your whole stack is protected. So stack like a pro and treat your gear like a pro. The Cup Keeper by Speed Stacks keeps them round.
All right, guys, we're back, and I must say that was a really strong first round. It was really competitive because you didn't know what was going to happen. Dalton, one of the fastest stackers, originally said that he had 24, but unfortunately we couldn't count it because we couldn't see it. But either way, good job to both teams because so far it looks to be pretty close. Let's go on to our second event to see what happens. All right, we have Rapid Fire. So this will be a bracketed event, which means that people will be going head-to-head in brackets. So stackers will get 3 attempts to get their best time in the rapid fire. All 12 cups are individually placed on the mat, and all 12 cups must be put back into a 12 stack as fast as possible. The 12 stack cannot fall over or it will be a scratch. So let's take a look at the bracket here. Alrighty, so it's looking pretty even on all ends. We have Joshua Kleindens versus Dalton Nichols, Aaron Klein versus Jimmy Griffith, Karifu Law versus Joshua McKenzie, and Trey Griffith versus Tyler Hollis. So we're going to be going on to the first bracket, Joshua McKenzie versus Dalton Nichols.
12 stack as fast as possible. The 12 stack cannot.
All right, so as you guys know, this will be 3 consecutive attempts. We won't be going back and forth. It will just be all 3 attempts from one stacker and then all 3 attempts from the other.
We have Joshua Kleindens versus Dalton Nichols, Aaron Klein versus Jimmy Griffith.
All right, so we've given him the signal to start, and
so we're going on to the first
actually, we may be having a bit of delay. No, we should be ready. All right. So first attempt, a 1.234 from Joshua Kleindens. Very funny, but not too bad of a start. Getting a clean attempt on the board, so now he can have his fun. Remember, it is 3 consecutive attempts, so he doesn't know what Dalton will get. Dalton will know everything he gets. Alright, so he's getting ready, and I believe Joshua Kleindens is representing Team Blue, and Dalton Nichols will be representing Team Red, because this is all about getting points for your team. Alright, so that is a clean run, 1.998 from Joshua Kleindens. Alright, not going to beat his first attempt, but let's see what he has for his third. Alright, just shaking it off, getting ready for the third attempt. We sent him the signal, so he is ready to go whenever he feels. Remember, there's also a slight bit of delay from our part to his part, so there's also that. Alright. Alright, let's see what he can pull off. Ooh, 1.029. Not bad from Joshua Kleindens. Alright, so that's going to be all 3 attempts. Now we have Dalton Nichols. Maybe just a bit nervous, or maybe a little bit of stream delay. Ooh, good first attempt. And immediately it pushes him past Joshua Kleindens with a .987 from his end. Immediately beating Joshua Kleindens, so now he has 2 free attempts to do whatever he likes, and he will be moving on in the bracket for Team Red. All right. All right, so there may be a little bit of stream delay from his end because it does seem to be a bit delayed. He's probably just getting a few warm-ups in now, but we have sent him the signal, so whenever he gets the signal, he is good to go. All right, this might be it right here. Looks like it. Getting ready for it. Oh, he fumbles and it goes everywhere. All right, so that will not count, or it will not better his time, may I say. So we are sending him the signal for his third attempt now, and now it's just up to him to see what he gets. Remember, he has already beaten Joshua Klein in this time of 1:029, so we will be moving on in the bracket. All right. All right. Ooh, not too bad from him. So 1.047 will not be beating his time. So he will stick with a 0.987, and he will move on in the bracket. So we'll move on to our next bracket with Aaron Klein versus Jimmy Griffith. All right. So we've sent Aaron the signal now, and Aaron is representing Team Blue as Jimmy Griffith is representing Team Red. It is quite odd, though, as you would think, because we have one stacker representing, we have one Griffith representing Team Blue as the captain to Team Blue, and one representing Team Red. You'd think they'd be on the same team, but unfortunately they are not. So we're giving Aaron the signal now, and it's just up to him for when he goes. And he drew something out for us. It looks like that will be attempt number 1, as he wanted to show. All right. That is we are having a bit of lens flare, so we can't see it. Okay, so we got confirmation. Oh, there we go, 1.503. That is his attempt so far. All right, so he's going now for attempt number 2. It looks like he drew this out for us to make sure that we knew. Yes, that is attempt number 2, ladies and gentlemen. He's showing us it is attempt number 2. There is no doubt about it. Ooh, looks like it was a good attempt from his part of it. So let's see what he got. All right, 1.444. Alrighty. So he now has he has one more attempt to beat that 1.444, and then it'll just be up to Jimmy Griffith to see what he can do. And of course, he has one set up for his third attempt. All right. Yep, we did see previously the 1.444. All right. So this is attempt 3, as he is confirming for us. All right. So let's see what he gets. All right. Looks like a little bit of a fumble there. So that is having a bit of trouble reading it. It doesn't matter because it didn't beat his time. So he will stick with a 1.444. And now we're moving on to Jimmy Griffith. Now Jimmy has to get a he has to beat a 1.444 or better, or Aaron Klein will move on to the bracket. If he does beat it, then Jimmy will move on in the bracket against Dalton Nichols. So now it is just up to see who gets what. All right. Ooh. Looks like that cut out there. 2.234. Doesn't look like it's going to be bettering the time by much. All right. So he's moving on to his second attempt now. All right. He's getting it all out. So he needs to be a 1.444 in order to move on to the bracket. Oh, has a bit of a fumble there. Alrighty. Okay, so it looks All right. So here we go for his third attempt. 2.223. It is not going to beat the 1.444 from previously. So Aaron Klein will be moving on in the bracket. So let's take a quick look. Yes, so the first matchup for the semifinals will be Dalton Nichols versus Aaron Klein. All right, but after that, we have two more matchups just in the pre-round. It will be Karif Ullah versus Joshua McKenzie and Trey Griffith versus Tyler Hollis. So let's move on to our first bracket, Karif Ullah versus Joshua McKenzie. Both of these stackers are known for being quite consistent in and out of tournaments, so let's see what they can pull off here. All right. So we've given him the signal now. He's just getting a few more warm-ups in. Oh, this looks like he's setting for his first attempt right here. All right. Here he goes. Looking really smooth. 1.080. Not a bad start from Karif Ullah. Just going as fast as possible because that's the goal here. All right. Making it really even for his second and third attempt. We're having a bit of stream delay. All right, there we go. Looks like it's better. So we're going to be moving on to his second attempt. Oh, very close. Unfortunately. Oh, did he break one of his cups? Oh, he chipped one of his cups. He chipped two of his cups. Oh, no, that sucks. Yeah. I guess that's a good reason not to use like really wanted cups like Pro Series 2 or anything for an attempt. And as I say that, he goes for his third attempt with Pro Series 2. That is really unfortunate for Karif, but he has gotten a good attempt in, so let's see what he does for his third attempt. So the stack did fall. So he will be keeping his 1.080 as his time, and that'll be the time that Joshua McKenzie has to beat. So let's move on to Joshua McKenzie now. All right, and as you can see, he's using a set of, I believe, yellow snap tops. All right. All right, so he's just getting it all warmed up. We've given him the signal, so now it's just up to him to get his first attempt ready. Really solid first attempt from him, 1.231. Not too bad, but will not be beating Karif Ullah. He will need a 1.08 or better in order to take the lead and go into the semifinals. So he has two more attempts, and he is not on screen right. Oh, there he is. So he has two more attempts to beat that and beat Karif's 1.08. Oh, very close. Very close. So that is a scratch because the stack did fall over. So he has one more attempt to take it. Otherwise, Karif Ullah will be moving on in the bracket. All right. Here he goes for his third attempt. Make it or break it. Getting everything sorted out, and here he goes. All right, let's see what he got. Doesn't look too reassuring. Very close. 1.123. Very close, but it looks like Karif Ullah will be moving on in the bracket just by the hair. All right, so we'll be moving on to our final bracket. So now we have Trey Griffith versus Tyler Hollis. Remember, these two are both team captains, and so they are really representing their team there, and only one of them will be moving on. So we're going to be starting with Trey Griffith to set the time and see what Tyler will have to beat. He has 3 attempts to pull off the best rapid fire that he has. All right, looks like a really solid first attempt, 1.341. Not too bad, very solid. So he'll be moving on to his second attempt now. Ooh, bit of a fumble there. 1.367. Not going to better his first attempt, only by just an inch. So he has one more attempt to beat it and better his time. See what he can pull off. All right. Ooh, not too bad. 1.174. So that'll be the time from Trey Griffith. All right, so now we will be moving on to Tyler Hollis. So Tyler has to be a 1.174 in order to move on in the bracket. Otherwise, Trey Griffith will move on. All right. Looks like a very solid first attempt. Already taking it 1.062. Already taking that, moving on to the bracket. So he'll have a battle with Karif Ullah later on. But we'll get to that later. So here we go for a second attempt. Ooh, looks good. 0.923. That's the fastest rapid fire we've seen today. Remember, there's still a semifinals and a final round, so there is still possibilities for anything. All right, see what it's going to happen. Oh, a bit of a fumble on that third attempt. It doesn't matter because with a 0.923, he will be taking it and moving on later on. So let's take a look at the bracket real quick to see our semifinalists. We're just waiting for it to load properly. There we go. So we have Dalton Nichols versus Aaron Klein, and then Karif Ullah versus Tyler Hollis. So that'll be our semifinals bracket, and the winner of both brackets will move on to the final bracket. So now it is up to them to see what will happen. But first, we're going to have a commercial break. All right, guys, we're back. So as you guys have seen, that was a pretty fierce first round, but now we'll be moving on to our semifinal round. And we're actually going to be moving to Aaron Klein first to start us off because we do not have any signal from Dalton Nichols. And it seems that he may have even gone offline. And if we cannot get a signal in time, Aaron Klein will automatically take the win, and Dalton will unfortunately be disqualified for that round. All right, so we have Aaron Klein starting it up. He has 3 attempts to get the best time, but if we cannot get a signal from Dalton, he will have an automatic win here into the final round. All right. So he's getting ready. He is ready for attempt number 1 that he is written on a piece of paper. Alrighty. Oh, did he break a cup? Oh, it looks like he did. Ouch. What is it with stackers and breaking their cups today? Well, either way, he does have a 1.757. I'm not sure if that's clean. Okay, it is clean. We just got confirmation. All right. So we have here for his second attempt. All right, and we're having some connection problems with Dalton Nichols. All right, we're checking it up right now to see if it is working. All right, he just replaced the cup, and now he's ready for a second attempt. Oh, the stack unfortunately fell over, and we're still not getting a connection from Dalton Nichols, unfortunately. All right. So he has one more attempt to set the time, and if we cannot get anything from Dalton Nichols by then, we are unfortunately going to have to disqualify him. All right, this is attempt number 3 as he liked to display it for us. All right, here we go. First third attempt. All right, not looking too good. It looks good actually. That's what I meant. All right, 1.520, and I'm gonna get a final word from backstage to see if Dalton has. All right, so we just got word from backstage. Dalton Nichols' stream was not able to connect. So congratulations to Aaron Klein. He will be moving on to the final round. So now we have the matchup of Karifullah versus Tyler Hollis. It is quite unfortunate that Dalton's stream was not able to work. He had a few bugs today, but in the end, let's hope that Karif can pull it off for us. All right. Let's see what happens with Karif and Tyler. Anything is possible still. There is no sudden random lead yet. Let's see what Karif has for his first attempt. All right. Ooh, just staying up. 1.056 with his first attempt. Not a bad start from Karifullah. All right, so starting up for the second attempt. Just getting ready. We've sent him the signal, so now it's up to him. Ooh, bit of a fumble there. That is a scratch. So he will still have to beat a 1.0. He will still have the time of 1.056, I believe it was. All right. Warming up for his third attempt. This is it. This is what matters. All right. Here he goes for his third attempt. Ooh, looks like it stayed up. What did he get? Oh, no. He tied his first attempt at 1.056. Wow, that is really unfortunate. But either way, he will stick with that 1.056. Now we move on to Tyler Hollis. All right, so it still looks really even from both sides. All right. Oh, 1.018, just immediately knocking Karif out of the drawing. And he will immediately go to the final round with Aaron Klein. So it is still an even game, looks to be. All right, got a good time there. 0.956. Not even hesitating, really showing his team who's boss. All right. All right, going for his third attempt right here. Oh! Looking really good. Just the top dropping off. All right, let's see what he got. Or he doesn't want to show it. All right, so now we will be moving on to our final round. So as you can see, the leaderboard is led up to this. Unfortunately, Dalton's stream was not working well, so we had to have Aaron Klein move on to the finals immediately. So the final match will be Aaron Klein versus Tyler Hollis. All right, so it looks like we will just go directly into it with Aaron Klein. Aaron will have 3 attempts. Get the best time he can. Either way, as you guys recently saw, the teams as of right now are tied. So anything is possible here. All right, he's getting ready for his first attempt now. All right, getting it started. All right, he's pulling up his paper for attempt number 1 to make sure that we can see it. We might be having a slight bit of technical difficulty in the background. Okay, so that is clean, I think? I'm not sure. Okay, no, it was a scratch. Alright, so the first attempt there will be a scratch. It looks like he slammed his finger a little bit. Really sucks. Alright. So we'll be moving on to our second attempt with Aaron Klein. He needs to get the fastest. Oh, he needed to make sure that he showed us that it was indeed the second attempt. How reassuring. All right, looked good from his side. 1.371, not too bad from Aaron Klein. All right. So now he has one more attempt to just beat that. All right. Let's see what he has for his third attempt. As he like to reassure us. All right. Ooh, looks like he did beat his time. Not too bad from Aaron Klein. What did he get? 1.358. Not too bad from Aaron Klein. So now we'll be moving on to the other finalists representing Team Red here, Tyler Hollis. All right. So as of right now, this is the make it or break it moment with the teams. Whoever wins this will break that tie that we are seeing as of right now. We will still have to calculate the points. Oh. All right. So let's see what he has for... Was that his first attempt? Yeah, okay, so this is his second attempt right here. All right. Moving on for a second attempt. Stretching it out, see what he gets. Wow. He did scratch. All right, so he has one more attempt to beat Aaron Klein. Let's see what happens. Yeah. So this might just be a bit of an underdog story for Aaron Klein, as he's not that well known. Let's. Oh, no way. So, all right, it looks like we're gonna have to see the time. Let's see what he got. He's not showing us. Can't. All right, so it looks like at the end of this, Aaron Klein from Team Blue was able in the end to take the lead and take the win. But as of right now, the teams are extremely close. Tyler tried to play it safe, but unfortunately did scratch a small bit on all of his attempts. And he took a risky move by using a new set of cups. But unfortunately, he did scratch his attempts. But Aaron Klein, being the underdog here, with 8 points for his team. Karifalab with 4. Trey and Josh Kleindens with 2. As for Team Red, we have Tyler Hollis with 6 points. Dalton Nichols with 4 points. Jimmy Griffith and Joshua McKenzie with 2 points. But not bad from any of the stackers shown today. But I think that's all we can say. Anyways, at the end of the day, congratulations to Karifalab for winning the leaderboard event. And for Aaron Klein being the underdog, winning that bracketed event for Rapid Fire. And this was quite an amazing match. I really must say this blew my mind. But that is all for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. To make sure to stay tuned, stack fast, and we will see you in the next tournament. Welcome, everybody. The official Sports Stacking League Twitch competition. Some of these stackers currently hold world records, and other stackers have blown their divisions out of the water.
Oh, okay, all right. That was the first attempt.
Ooh, there we go. No fumble.
597. This is very, very close.
Gentlemen, this is the most competition we've ever had in a bracket.
Oh, having some trouble there.
Congrats to everybody else for being very close.
Looks like a solid time.
Finish it off clean.